Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jadedcat. Welcome to episode 3 of Agrarian Skies, the Muckin About edition. As you can see, it is raining. As soon as I logged in, it was raining, so I quickly broke those two barrels over there and threw them outside with the other one just to get some more water because I know I need clay soon, and I'm going to hopefully not regret this, but show y'all how the clay works. So you see, as it rains, the water level will slowly go up in the barrels until it gets full. These two here are full. You just get a thing of dust, add it, and it gives you clay. So just right click, get your clay, and it will start filling back up. So I think I can hopefully afford to use a couple pieces of dust for that. So I'm pretty sure I need 2 blocks of clay for my next thing. I was going to go ahead and make some more barrels real quick, at least one more, just so I have extra water, because it hadn't rained very much, luckily or unluckily, whichever. Usually when I play on servers it seems to rain all the stinking time, but so far we had rain in the first couple hours I played, so here we go. Probably not a couple hours, but it was a little while. So they're all filling up. We got one full. Hopefully all those will full. Barrels are pretty cheap to make. Before I lose track and forget, we do have one quest to go ahead and turn in. I did get a couple comments. The first comment back was Jace, and he said to do 3. And then shortly after, Kristen said that 3 was his, even though it's not. I think we had actually discussed it on the last server. My youngest daughter's, her favorite number is 3, or her lucky number, so I kind of default to it. So my lucky number is 49, and 49 choices isn't an option. So we'll do 3 for this one because that was the first one suggested, and hopefully Jace will be lucky. We'll see. So let's go ahead and close the book and see what we get. So let's clean up that a little bit. Here's our reward bag. Come on, lucky reward bag. Reactor casing. Don't know if that's good or not. I don't think I'll be making a reactor anytime soon, but I'll toss it in there. I guess we'll look and see how expensive those are to make, probably to decide how well. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make real quick another chest. Give me a little bit more storage room, even though this one's not full. But I know pretty quickly that stuff does start piling up, especially once I start filtering. And my mouse, for whatever reason, will change focus sometimes. Whenever I start sifting all the different items, trying to get seeds and different things, you get a whole bunch of different items out of them, and so pretty soon I'll have a couple chests worth of stuff that I'll be trying to go through. So I figure doesn't hurt to have some extra stuff going on. Now we have a cooked fish I can probably eat. I'll be able to cook up this raw fish later. I'll probably just toss them in here for now. I won't be fishing anytime soon. I won't be using that fishing pole anytime soon. And I think that's good for now. So let's go ahead and chop down this tree real quick so a new one can start forming. Get my crook. Because as you know, we need a lot of saplings. So I'll go ahead and get this one cleared, plant the new sapling, and then go ahead and work on a little bit of arranging, because I don't want to only have one tree growing at a time, because that's going to take forever. And I will probably do some off camera once I get to the point where I'm just trying to make more dirt, because I don't think that watching me break trees for saplings for who knows how long is going to be something that you will want to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and take down this fence. because I want to, for a couple reasons. First reason is I want to plant another tree. Second reason, I want to move the fence around a little bit, try and make it a little bit safer for me because I tend to be a little klutzy. I'm probably going to extend out a little bit of wood platform that way to make a little bit more room to move around. And before that, 1, 2, 3, we'll probably put another tree right here. So look at that. Now I keep on forgetting to try out that magnet. I'll try that the next time. So those are growing. I'm afraid it has like a time limit or something. I don't think it does, but I probably need to put it away until I'm going to start using it for sure. Put that up. Okay, so try to think. Let's go ahead and look at this clay. I think if I just place it and break it. For my quest that involves the basic clay, I'm thinking it was a crucible. This one here. Unfired crucible, unfired clay bucket. The clay bucket I've got. Unfired crucible I think is like 7 or 8 more pieces of clay. So let's try unfired. Yeah, so 3, 6, 7 clay, and this one's just 3, so 10. So I need one more thing of clay. Let's go ahead and make one more. Oops. While it is raining. Just there we go. So we don't have anything to fire it yet with. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not going to let us cook in our, there we go, cook this up in our skillet. So it just needs 7, I think, with that. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just shift click. And then it's just the standard U. There we go. So those are the 2 things, and I think it was actually unfired in the thing, but I'm afraid it's just going to tell me to fire them. So yeah, fire the pottery. So now we need a slab furnace, which is going to take a little bit of cobblestone. So the recipe for slab furnace, if you've never seen it, is basically like a traditional furnace, but it's just made with half slabs. So you just need 8 half slabs, and the recipe for half slabs just uses 3 cobble. So basically you get it for 6 cobble instead of 8. So it doesn't save you a ton, but it saves you 2 pieces of cobble, and you know, at this point in the game, 2 pieces of cobble can make a huge difference. Yay, it stopped raining. So I'll probably go ahead and pause the recording and do some just massive amount of working on getting some dirt, because you know, I need 4 more cobblestone, which is, you know, 4 times 4 is 16 more of those little cobblestone pebbles, and I think if you're lucky, the most you get is 4 out of one block of dirt. So we actually got some grass seeds. Those will come in handy later. So I'll be back in just a minute for y'all, but probably much longer for me. We did break through one of the major hurdles, which is having food. Until I can, get more bone meal from a Munster farm or something, I do have a limited resource of bone meal, but I still have 2 more stacks in here. So for all practical purposes, the food crunch that you start out with is kind of over. As I start doing a lot more work, I'll go through it more, but it's still not nearly as much of a worry as it was at first. You just have to be careful not to forget to eat or lose track of resources and do something silly. So I'll be right back. I will talk to you in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. I've been busy out here. I used probably probably 2/3 of a stack of bone meal. Um, I've been pretty lucky. I actually got two really big oak trees. One to give me, I think, almost 30 plus saplings, and then I'm still working on this one here. I've gotten 15 stone. I had two dirt processing, and then I've also, in doing the dirt, got another grass seed, three of the wheat seeds, and a mana bean, which I am not sure yet what the mana bean does, but I'm sure we'll find out. And also, one night as I was going to bed, I was a little bit late, and a slime and a zombie spawned, and so I got some slime balls, and also killed one of my 3 tasks for zombies. Another thing I forgot, we did have a few more things. So we've got a sifter that we can get for a task. A looks like we have to get a some type of mob grinder or something to get these some rotten flesh and bones for that one. So 2 new quests. So we'll do those or start looking at those next. But first I want to go ahead and get my dirt. Oh, and the other thing I had played with when I was starting to harvest. Oops, let me go ahead and sleep just in case. Yeah, I'll stand here, risk it a little bit, see if I get something not so nasty to spawn over there. Nothing spawning yet. Go ahead and go to sleep. I'd hate for something to spawn and then I can't fall asleep, so let's see if anything showed up. Nope. So what was I saying? Oh, one of the things I decided to test out was the magnet whenever I was working on this really big one, because it was make a little nervous having to try and go back and pick up stuff, and I didn't want stuff despawning. So if you hold down your sneak and then right click, it activates, and then it basically while it's active you can have it just anywhere in your inventory, and any item that falls magically gets sucked to you. So it's pretty handy to have, especially when doing something like trees, where a big one like this. And you also see, I think I expanded a little bit whenever I got that big tree, because I didn't want to lose saplings and stuff to the void, so I also expanded out this way, just so when this grows, if it's a big tree, everything lands on something that it won't fall through. It's a little bit not very pretty or anything, but for right now it'll work. And I am out of crooks, so let's go back to what I was doing. Go ahead and toss some more of these in, and we'll go ahead and do those 2 dirt. If I don't get 1 stone, I will be very disappointed. So there we go. Looks like we got a few from that one. Looks like 4 and 4 again, so that worked out pretty good. And we won't be having to do this forever. This is just more of a temporary, but it is certainly needed. I think I may have put my cobble in there. Yep. So we need that. And there we go. We have our slab furnace. Awesome. Let's go put it over here. The first thing we're going to fire up, oops, I can set them over here, is I like to have charcoal versus coal. So let's toss in a few of those, cook up some charcoal. Excuse me, I had a cough. Let's see if there's anything. That dirt's ready. Go ahead and do these while that charcoal's cooking up. Hopefully that's enough. Ooh, an acorn. Got us enough for 3 pieces of charcoal. So then we're going to cook up our unfired clay bucket. And then as soon as it finishes, going to toss in this. There we go. And see if sweet. So we can clamber board, and per Kristen we pick number 2. Hopefully Kristen is luckier than Jace was, or unless Jace was really lucky. I still haven't looked up those. Ooh, diamond horse armor. That'd be awesome if I had horses. But you know, maybe something will let me. Ooh, with sharpness 5, so my horse will cut people. Maybe there's something I know. In some mod packs, there's ways you can melt down the armor and get things. So maybe I'll be lucky with that. I don't know if I'll be able to get more charcoal, but I'll use up the last of that. Let's see. One of the exciting things for charcoal, of course, is torches. Yay, torches! No more scary nights. So we're going to go over here for now, throw a couple torches on the ground. I think I could put one here in the middle. This should help a little bit with spawning if I work later into the day. Right now I do not want a random creeper or something to take out a big chunk of my real estate, since I don't have a whole lot. And got a few apples, got a few worms. The crucible, that would have been useful to keep a couple of those torches. Let's go ahead and set the crucible up. I think we'll put it in this corner. I'm slowly breaking all this fancy decorations because I want to use the corners, and unfortunately those keep me from doing so. So we are going to put the crucible here, and for the crucible you need to put a torch or some type of fire underneath it. So we will get a torch, since we don't have anything more like burning netherrack or anything, and that will actually slowly melt cobblestone. I think we need probably 8, I believe, cobblestone, but eventually it will give us lava. So put it in here and it will slowly melt. It actually tells you how much fluid lava versus solid lava we've got. So yeah, it does a 0.1 millibucket over time, so it will take a little while to melt. And I don't know if that was the best use of that piece, but I know that's something that I'm going to be needing soon, so might as well work on it, because a lava block will help me a ton, because that will allow me to make cobble generator. So I think they must have increased the frequency of grass seeds, because on the last server I played, I did try to get grass going, and I swear I did 30 or more blocks of dirt trying to get grass, and I've already gotten lucky and gotten 3 so far. So maybe they increased the odds just a little bit. The other thing I want to do, I want to make some more of the crooks. There we go. So I will continue making dirt, making cobble, and I will see y'all back in just a little bit when I have enough cobble, probably for a thing of lava, and I will work on getting my cobble generator set up. So that will be a really big step in helping with some of the generation stuff, because I still need lots and lots of items to get very far, and I don't want to keep using all my dirt to make cobblestone, because I will need dirt for other things, like setting up a big field to hopefully get some friendly things to spawn in, and then also make a little bit more uniform trees and fields and all those fun things. So lots of uses for dirt, and I don't think there's any time soon that we get a better way of making dirt other than saplings. So definitely want to keep on saving saplings for now. I think this acorn will turn into a oak sapling actually too, so it's good to keep. Let me go ahead and clear the rest of this off. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later as I try to use an acorn to cut. And I will be back in a minute for you, and who knows how long for me. So thanks for watching. Be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. I have been melting lava. I think a 1,000 millibuckets should be one full bucket, so I'm hoping that's correct. If not, I'll be tossing more in there. But it took actually only 4 things of cobble. I was thinking for some reason it was more than that. But go ahead and that tree there I cut down. I ended up with a whole bunch of more saplings, so that worked out good. Go ahead and toss those in there, and then what we're going to do next is try to make a cobble gen. So we've got this clay bucket. We are going to go get us some water from our infinite pool here. I have been working over back here. I guess it would have been faster to go the other way probably, to clear out a little bit of space because I don't have a whole lot of places to work. So I'm going to try and remember how this works, and get nervous because I'm pretty sure if I screw this up I'm going to lose my bucket and have to backtrack a little bit. But I think it's, you put a hole here, you put a hole there, and then you pour your water here, and then I think I put another hole here, and then I'm going to pour the lava right there. And unfortunately it eats my bucket, so hopefully I'm right. If I am wrong, then I will have to wait until I can get a new bucket. So here we go. Hopefully this is right. This makes me really nervous. I was half tempted to like go in creative on single player and test it, but I fear if nothing else y'all can watch me fail. Sweet, it worked. Okay, so now I have a renewable source for cobble, so I should be able to this magnet helps a lot too, because I used to lose tons of cobble to the, and I'm actually getting it faster this way. And I'm just going to get cobble for a little bit this way, just for stuff that I need cobble for, because one of the first things I'm going to do is upgrade my hammer, because we had the stone hammer, but you can make a wooden hammer. I'm thinking ahead. We can make a stone hammer that will help out a lot. So I'm assuming I'm going to need a couple, so I'm going to go ahead and make 2. And we are going to just toss this one into the void. And what this will do for us is it will help us skip a step. Bye, hammer. Thank you. Oh, well, maybe I won't with my magnet turned on. I'll just toss it in here and I'll get rid of it later. So what this does for us is it helps us skip a step. When we want gravel, we can just come over here and break this, and it makes gravel. So that helps a lot for our steps, because now I don't have to place the cobble to break it for the gravel. I can just do this. So I'll get like about a half a stack of gravel. We'll process a little bit of it, but I don't think y'all want to sit and watch me do this for a long time. But there are probably a few real quick things I can do. So we'll do that. And I actually had thought after I paused from recording earlier, I think when I turned in that fish one, it also unlocked a new whole category, because I'm pretty sure there was a category for cooking. So we'll check that out too when we check to see about the gravel in a second. So we got half a stack. That was pretty easy, but we do see that we are chewing up our food pretty quick now. Let's go ahead and look at our quest book. Go back. Hell's Kitchen. That's what I was thinking. So now we have a juicer, which is awesome, bakeware, and mixing bowls. So we will work on those. I think some of these need smooth stone, so we need to get some stone going, and we'll get another heart worth, I think, because we're at half a heart. But this juicer comes in really handy for later. And then the other thing we want to do real quick is in here we've got this one, which just needs iron or gravel. So we should be able to get that. Make sure we have some room. We'll do this till we get 4 pieces of iron ore. And you'll see not every time the gravel actually gives us something. That first one I think gave us nothing at all. There is a rare chance of getting diamonds, I think, from here. You'll see there's lots of different types of ores that we can get parts of. Looks like we're getting some flint. Looked like mercury or something, quicksilver maybe. We'll look at it. So we'll get down to halfway point and see what we've gotten so far. So looks like we may already be running out of space because it looks like stuff's flying around me. Yep. Let's go ahead and toss some of this stuff in there. Oh, we got an emerald, that's good. And we'll throw these torches and the worms, the apples. There we go. Looked like some apatite in that handful. So it looks like we're halfway, but it didn't look like we had a whole lot of iron yet. We're up to 2, so need 2 more still. Hopefully we'll get it out of these next 13. Or actually, we've got 1 in there, so we've got 12 left to do. So ooh, looked like some amber in that one. This is pretty exciting. I kind of like the magnet thing that helps let me stand back a little bit and see. Looks like we're getting quite a bit of coal. I will keep the coal and use charcoal instead for the most part, just for now, because I'm not sure if there's some recipes that require coal and charcoal won't work, and it's always best to save things when you're not sure. So man, I only got 2. I wonder, it says in the description place for breed this, or it just says ore or gravel, but I'm pretty sure it has to be iron. So yeah, this was quicksilver drops, so I'm assuming we'll probably need 9 or multiple of those to get anything. Got some coal, and it looks like we've gotten a lot of things, just not the iron. So I will probably break off camera for a little bit till we get to that, and let's go ahead and made up a bunch of, oh, that worked out good. Toss there. So get us some smooth stone going. Got another tree. So as you can see, if you're like me and a little bit OCD or ADHD or whatever I am, I sometimes forget what I'm doing and will go running off and do other things. So let's get I think it works better if I'm on this side. Just makes me less nervous about losing stuff to. But I will pause here and get some more, and I will come back once I've got sifting through some more of that gravel. I will tell y'all how many total I do. So we've done half a stack. I'll do another half stack, and I will see y'all in just a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jadedcat. Who else would it be? Okay, I've done that other half stack, and now I have got 7 of the broken iron, and you can see kind of this is, I went and got the couple things I'd stashed just to get an idea of everything. So I got that 1 emerald that's still on his chest. Looks like copper is real easy to get. Gold. Yeah, it looks like I've actually got enough for almost everything except for platinum to get 1 block. So we're going to go ahead and do the 1 iron ore gravel for our quest. There we go. Oh, now we need to do ore sand. So, yay, I think we're going to need to do more of this. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it's just a single piece of ore sand and not, we're going to have to get like a bunch of these. So, sweet, got 4, that's good. I think you might be always get at least 4, but there's a chance to get 5 or something. I'm not sure. Brick, ore, gravel, hammer, crushed ores, can be found in ore sand. Now it doesn't really say. So then we do ore dust, which it gave me 4 again. And I think that gives me a block of iron ore dust. And I believe that will actually give us our reward. And I guess we'll go back to 3 for now for Jace. And I think that's what you actually can take and smelt and get an iron ore ingot. So we've got lots of work to do before we get a lot of these. So let's see what the reward is. We might not have room for a reward. Let me see. Go ahead and toss some of this stuff in here. I will build a couple more chests to organize this a little bit because this is getting super messy. Let's see now if we can claim it. There we go. And let's see how we did on our reward. So, ooh, a creepy doll and an angry doll. Creepy. I think those are used from, let's see what, X, it's both for Nihilo. And I'm not really sure what the dolls do. I think you can throw them in things and they do like make things. I think one of these might summon an Enderman if you throw it in some type of water. We'll investigate that later. Let's go ahead and see what that opened up as far as quests. No new quests from that one. So we're going to be doing this soon. I'm going to probably need to make me a new bucket. Fungus Among Us. So this one is from sifting sand. We need to get some ancient spores, and that actually gives us the creepy doll, which is the one that you use to get the Enderman. So that's what it's for. This one here, we need to make this sifter still, and that one we can't do. So I think we might be getting pretty long in time. I've broken this up quite a bit, so it's hard to know. I mean, I've been recording a few hours, but I hopefully have 20 minutes. I did want to actually show you, see if I can finish starving. As you lose food, you start getting some negative benefits. So let me hop up and down. There we go. So now I am starving with 2. And you'll see I now have slowness and mining fatigue permanently. So I will be very slow at doing any work. You'll see you'll start seeing the little stuff from the effects. I might get down to 1 and just see wasting food here. Nope, it doesn't have any additional effects. Oh, yep, there you go. It increases the now of weakness, slowness 3, and fatigue 3. So definitely don't want to run out of food. I'm going to just eat a little bit of food because next episode I will be making our juicer, and juicers make those a little bit more effective, so I don't want to be wasting a whole lot of food like I just did jumping around. So I will see y'all in just a little bit. Thanks as always for watching. Please leave comments if y'all want me to open a bag with your number, so a number between 1 and 4, and let me know how you think it's going. Thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. Bye.